Welcome to Croatia. It's round 10 of the European Rally Championship. A mainstay of the ERC for several years, the Croatian Rally has been due to run in June, but moves to late September to coincide with a meeting of the FIA World Motorsport Council here. Well, the rally is famous for its slippery asphalt and huge spectator following. For 2013, we're in the picturesque holiday resort of Poreč, with an exciting 14-stage route over a competitive distance of 239.12 kilometres. There is your overall standings. Jan Kopecky is the daddy.
From the service park in Croatia and Poreč with European champion Jan Kopecky. Jan, congratulations with your title.
Thank you very much. I have to say it's a really great result for us, for me and Pavel, and of course for the whole team, because the whole team did a really great job during the whole season, and this result is like for everyone.
What about this rally? It's a tarmac rally. How are the stages?
I think they will be very difficult. Every single stage is completely different. First one is bumpy over crests and with a lot of cuts. Second one is very wide, very twisty, and the third one is on this white tarmac, which I think can be very slippy, and it's long and very fast. So on this rally you can find almost everything.
Poreč is almost 2,000 years old, set around a harbour protected by the sea and by the small island of San Nicolas. Poreč's heritage can be seen in the historic town centre, with museums and galleries hosted in houses and palaces, many of them still private homes, as they have been for centuries. Well, ever since the 1970s, the coast of Poreč has been the most visited tourist destination in Croatia, and you can understand why. It is beautiful. Well, besides ERC star Kopecky, there's serious competition ahead with local drivers Jaroš Sabaš, 3 times winner of the Croatian Rally and leading the Croatian Rally Championship as well.
The Croatian Championship is not important for me. We have the possibility to fight the best European drivers, so I will take this opportunity.
Car number 2 has 2 drivers on board. Yeah, drivers. Belgian pair, Peter Schoen and Bernd Kaiser. Well, neither of them have any experience as co-drivers. Kaiser driving on day 1, Schoen on day 2.
De eerste run was niet echt goed, want...
Well, the first run on the shakedown wasn't very good at all. There was not many notes because Bernd was looking around all the time. He was just too late with the notes. You really need to switch off as a driver, concentrate on the notes, and from the second you look around, well, you're too late. Andreas Anja back in the ERC after a long summer break, dropped a second in the production car championship, 18 points behind Jaroslav Orjak. He's absent due to illness. Anja needs to score. This is a very important rally for me, he says, and as we did not go to the Baron Rally, over here we need to score points, as many as we can, without taking too many risks, in order to get back in front after this rally. French driver Germain Boniface, 3rd in the production car driver standings, will be fighting for the production car points, of course. Well, he could end up quite high up. These are dry stages, he likes them. Robert Cassani, teammate of Boniface with Renault Sport Technologies, will try to keep up with the fastest guys in the production car club. It's all going to be serious business. During the shakedown, Cassani had a scary moment. Also to the ceremonial start, Poreč, our home. Stage 1, not too long, 1.7 kilometres. Early drama for Tempestini, though, in what some said was a Mickey Mouse stage. Well, lost time when he picked up a front right puncture. But you can't win it here, but you can lose it. Oh, yes. Jan Kopecky. Quick, of course, ERC champion, 4th fastest, 1.5 seconds slower than the fastest time. Not taking too many risks just yet. Jaroš Sabaš Fastest time for the triple Croatia Rally winner. Takes the lead, of course. Well, these prologues in front of the crowds, once described by the late Richard Burns as a bit of fluff. Well, fluff dealt with. Now for the meat. 3 stages on Friday morning. Stage 4, the longest of the day, with nearly 30 kilometres of competitive rallying. Some drizzle in the morning in Poreč. Light drizzle making it a nightmare for tyre choice. The start approaching 10:20 in the morning, local time on Friday. First on the road, Jan Kopecky. Drizzled, oh yes. Pouring rain though, nearby in Boljun, just 50 kilometres west of Poreč. Kopecky on a hard compound, running Michelin R20s. 6th quickest time only. So of course down to 6 overall. The end of the stage said, with hard compounds, the car does its own things. Not what you want. Bert Kaiser second on the road. On hard compounds as well. Up from 5th to 3rd overall. By the time he was done, said, I was just trying to stay on the road. It felt like my grandfather was driving the car. Not easy. Well, a helicopter giving you a view of this ribbon of asphalt they're trying to deal with. Tough indeed. Andreas Anja, the Austrian in the Subaru Impreza R4, 3rd on the road, decided to fit 2 softs on the front of his car just before the start of the stage. It was a good choice. Fastest time, leading the rally with a production car. Unbelievable. Well, tyre choice was to be a big cost for many. Juraj Sabal, remember, did so well in that short stage opener, 4th on the road, on hard tyres as well. Only the 20th fastest. He's got local knowledge as well, don't forget. Down from 1st to 15th in the standings, a nightmare. At the end he said, not good. Tyres were not good. I was just driving. Driving himself crazy, I think. Hermann Gassner, the German. Gassner Jr., in fact, in his Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 10 R4, 7th on the road, 2nd quickest, just 4.5 seconds slower than Anja on a production car, just like Anja. So at the end of the stage, hard compounds, wrong tyres, no trust in the car at all, he says, and so got to be happy with my time. 2.9 seconds behind the leader Anja in the standings after this. 8th on the road, Jermaine Boniface. Hard compounds. Oh dear. Not happy. Losing it on a left-hander. Spinning off the road. 15th fastest, down to 12th overall. It's a handful. Sebastian Barbu, the Romanian. 24th on the road. Why are we seeing him? 3rd fastest with a 2-wheel drive machine. His Citroen DS3 R3. Decided to put wet tyres on before leaving the service park. Good choice. Up from 32nd to 4th. That's how much difference the compound made. Just 1.1 second behind the S2000 car of Schoen on wet tyres. Neubauer with a Suzuki Swift, an R2 car as well. 5th, 1.5 seconds behind. It just shows you. Get it right in terms of the rubber, and you were flying out there. Everyone else seemed to be flying off. That's how they stand. Kopecky running in 6th place. Something of a surprise. The battle back starts now. Stay with us here in Croatia for more drama from the European Rally Championship. Welcome back to Croatia, stage 3. After stage 2 and a refuel, all the drivers now getting ready for Ukla. 13.66 kilometres. The road still wet except for the last 3 kilometres, which are dry. making choice of tyres again difficult. Approaching 11 o'clock in the morning, local time, Jan Kopecky, second quickest out there. Certainly happier. So at the end of the stage, it wasn't easy. Stage was wet except for the last part, of course, which was dry. The tyres warmed up though and were suited to the final part. And so from 6th to 3rd overall, 18.9 seconds off second place. Anja maintaining great level of performance, taking his second fastest time in a row, 2.5 seconds quicker than Kopecky. Said it was a bit of a surprise. Taking it easy, he said. His target was to finish the rally, score points in the Production Cup, but, well, seems that taking it easy means going quickly. So from the surprise leader of the rally to a man who perhaps should have been, Juraj Sabal, 19.4 seconds slower than Anja, and a few moments, as you can see, up from 16th to 7th in the standings. So at the end of the stage, it feels like ice cream on the road. Yeah, not to his taste. Still on the hard compounds. German Boniface, 8th on the road, was 12th at the end of stage 2. Drama for the Renault young driver, though, as he crashed on a right-hander just 4.7 kilometres after the start. A nightmare. Stage was halted. Medical assistance quickly deployed. Both okay. Well, on board of Robert Cassani and Nicolas Klanger as they move past Boniface's crash. Co-driver saying to Cassani, well, something that couldn't be translated, unfortunately, as it was quite rude. So stage 3 cancelled due to the bulk of competitors following on the accident of German Boniface. Time then to move on with stage 4. Brest, the 29.86 kilometres, a long one. 12:20 local time, they got underway, and Jan Kopecky, wrong compound, going for hard again for the first 2 stages of the day. Stage drying and still a lot of wet spots out there. Quite difficult to see where it was wet and where it was dry on those changing grip conditions. But started to attack nonetheless as he got the feel for the vehicle. 29.1 seconds behind the leader Anja after stage 3. Time at the end of stage, 16:20.8. That's 109.6 kilometres per hour average speed. And here, that very quick indeed. Anja leading the rally after stage 3. No time to change his front softs for hard Yokohama compound on the road section. So I had to run this long stage with softs up front and its heavy tyre wear. Higher top speed with his production car Subaru than the S2000 cars on this long fast stretch. They had to brake far earlier as the Subaru is heavier than the S2000 cars. Time at the end of the stage, 16:39.4, 18.6 seconds slower than Kopecky. Still in the lead, but that advance over Kopecky now down to just 10.5 seconds. Pick a mix, Herman Gassner Jr. running with a mix of tyre brands. Michelin on the front, Pirelli at the back. Time at the end of the stage is 16:43.9, or 23.1 seconds behind Kopecky. Drops to 3rd in the overall standings, still 2nd in the Production Car Cup. Well, it may be tarmac, but it looks like gravel, does it not? Henk Lattegem, South Africa. First time on the ERC, competing here to learn about tarmac driving. The South African Championships, of course, mainly gravel roads. 4th fastest on the stage, 5th in the overall standings.
400, long left 5, into, long right 6, go.
Bernd Kaiser. Well, Schoen it was, 8 times Belgian rally champion, calling the notes. Schoen actually did some co-driving when he started his career, so no mistakes this time. Guys that had a lot of respect for Schoen's co-driving abilities. 5th fastest on the stage, 4th in the overall standings. I guess if you've got respect for the notes, you kind of believe them. And it makes a driver relax when he trusts the call.
300. Boom 0, of boom 0, pardon, boom 0. Voor 50 lange links, 20 laten. Op lange rechts 22, opgepast. 30.
Notes do sound fantastic in Flemish, don't they? Alex Homar from Slovenia, been driving since 1995, was in Skoda Fabia S2000 last year. Well, surprise of the day so far. 6th fastest on the stage with his Clio R3. 6th overall, leading the two-wheel drive cup. This is Jure Saval's disappointing morning for the Croatian champion. 7th quickest on the stage, losing another 42 seconds to the fastest driver out there, holding 7th overall, but only just. Well, plenty of variation out there, it seems, on a difficult day. A Subaru Impreza R4. This is Andreas Hadik, 8th fastest on the stage, 8th in the overall standings as well, 3rd in the Production Car Cup. A real mix, but great entertainment. How do they stand? Anja leads Kopecky by just 10.5 seconds. Gassner not out of it. Service Park in Poreč, just after 2 local time in the afternoon. Well, it's been an eventful morning due to the rain. Anja, the surprise leader, taking full advantage of his Yokohama tyre choice in the morning. Yeah, we chose soft tyres for the front, and after leaving the service park, we changed tyres on the road section. We had 6 tyres, including 2 spares. Unfortunately, for the last stage that was drying, we had no time to well, change the tyres again. So we had soft tyres on the front, and that was not ideal. Kopecky coming back to service, holding 2nd overall, not happy with his tyre choice from the first loop.
It was quite disastrous after the start. Wheels were spinning already on the 3rd gear, so I was quite surprised, and we just went through the stage, and then I said, okay, we have to go at least a bit faster, and so we started to push, and we came back at least for the 2nd place.
The 2nd loop beckons 3 stages. Stay with us. We are heading for the 2nd loop of 3 stages in the Croatia Rally. Looks glorious. Downstairs, battleground. This is what we're dealing with. 2nd round of 3 stages in the morning. Conditions dry. So with stages drying out in the afternoon, Jan Kopecky was, well, in his pomp. 1 minute 40 faster than his first pass of this stage. Equal leader with Anja after stage 5. Takes the lead after stage 6. Well, that's class. Anja still battling as well, of course. 3rd fastest on stage 5 and 6. Can't compete against the S2000 cars in drying conditions. 2nd in the standings, but now 17.6 seconds behind Kopecky. Also putting on a show, Herman Gassner. second fastest on stage 5, third on stage 6. Maximum attack to challenge Anja for second. And now, 5 seconds behind the Subaru driver. Old battles resumed then between Mitsubishi and Subaru. Belgians Bernd Kaiser. Well, had a moment on stage 5, slide near a house and started laughing. Peter Schoen also joining in, still calling well. Getting better on stage 6 as the rhythm started to develop. 4th overall, 14.5 seconds ahead of Savalsh in the standings. And what about Yuri Savalsh? Much quicker than the morning first loop. Moved in front of Latagan on stage 6. Now 5th in the standings. Starting to believe it. 14.5 seconds ahead of Latagan. So at the end of the stage, driving's okay now. Just need to adjust the car a bit more. Heading for stage 7, the second run of the longest stage of the day. 29.86 kilometres and just around 20 to 6 in the afternoon local time. Zoltan Besignet in the Honda Civic Type R R3 leading the two-wheel drive Cup point standings. Third in that two-wheel drive Cup after leg 1 in Croatia. Robert Kasani in the Renault Megane N4 lost time with fading brakes during the day. 8th in the Production Car Cup after leg 1. Andreas Haddock in the Subaru Impreza R4 holds 3rd in the Production Car Cup after leg 1, 8th in the overall standings. Alexis Hamar, the Renault Clio R3, impressive opening leg. Strong lead in the two-wheel drive Cup and 7th overall. And this is Henk Latagan, South African. All about learning tarmac driving, apparently. By the way, his co-driver is called Barry White. Remember the song? You're the first, my last, my everything. Well, they're 6th, actually, for now. Yuri Savalsh, well, had a difficult morning in the wet conditions. Tries to climb the standings and indeed puts on a great show. 5th overall after leg 1. It was a good afternoon's work.
Everything is okay. I don't like this stage, but I'm trying to climb in the overall. So I think right now we are 5th. Let's say after bad morning, good position for tomorrow.
Bernd Kaiser, the Belgian, in a Skoda run by the Italian DP Autosport. No mistakes on the long stage on leg 2. Schoen will be driving with Kaiser, calling the notes. 4th after leg 1. So, how have they been getting on?
Now it's my turn tomorrow to be scared next to my driver, but yeah, it was fun. We are coming bit by bit in the rhythm and everything is okay, but the tires were a little bit gone at the end, but otherwise it's okay. For my first race this year, it's not that bad.
Road continues to wind, his teeth continue to get straightened. Hermann Gassner Jr., former Skoda Germany driver, strong performance during the opening leg. 3rd overall, 2nd in the Production Car Cup, only 5.2 seconds behind Anja in that Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 10 R4. And what about Anja in the Subaru Impreza? Shorter vehicle than the Mitsubishi, seems to dance around those curves a little better. No match for the leading S2000 cars in dry conditions though. We'll be quite happy if the rain comes back, I guess, for day 2. Second overall and leading the Production Car Cup.
It was a tough day. I'm happy to be here, and was really good at the beginning. Afterwards, when the rain stops, for sure, it was clear that we are not on the pace anymore with the S2000 cars, but I try to keep the lead in the production class for sure.
Fastest again with 4 stage wins in a row. I think you know the name, Jan Kopecky. A healthy lead then after leg 1, 52.9 seconds over Anja. That is class.
We have same tires as in the morning, but I think these tires are mainly for the dry condition as it was now. So this stage was nice. We enjoyed it with Pavel. We tried to go fast, but without any risk. And okay, we will see tomorrow. Still, it will be a big challenge.
And so this is how it stacks up. Kopecky seemingly in a class of his own, but what a battle is raging behind for that podium. Leg 1 of the Croatia Rally complete.